I called Mike and he didn't return my call. Well, that alarmed us, you know, because he's always pretty quick. I called David. He told me something. Mike's phone's been destroyed. And so then Mike calls me on Talon's phone. And, you know, I said, man, if you could get across that creek, we'd pick you up to go look. Because we're really worried about the place because the tractor's down on the low level. Even though the motor's up high, I don't think the water would get to it. We don't think the water would get to it, but I think the water's going to break the bank of that river from what I'm seeing out here. Oh, I think they're going to be all right, maybe. I'm surprised. I'm happily surprised. Okay, this is the creek that runs along DD5's land. There's a piece of metal hanging there. Some leaves have been up. Not too bad. Oh yeah. Yeah. We were worried about lift. That's the only tractor Kevin's ever driven. Well, this is the morning of my heart calf. And my girlfriend, God love her, she's already there. And she's already drove an hour out of her way. She got lost. I asked Terry, can't you map it? She said, I did. I said, did it tell you to turn around? She said, yes. It kept telling me to turn around. But I figured it was wrong. I feel so bad, but that's what good friends do. If she'd ever tell me when she's doing something, I'd come. But she tends to be pretty secretive. They said, I'm going to feel that heat sensation, that hot when they put in the dye, that my heart's going to race and I'm going to feel it. But said it only lasts about 30 seconds. But I know that's going to be the longest 30 seconds of my life. I wish they'd never told me. The other day, I was on YouTube and I saw said weather alert, weather change. And I clicked on it. It had snow and it was this forecast for all the snow for us and stuff. That was a year ago. I got so mad. I didn't want it. I mean, I didn't want it, but it was like, why they got that up from a year ago? You would think you would take a weather report down, you know, a year-old weather report. That could really confuse somebody. They didn't catch that. We just heard a rock hit the car from a big truck. We moved out here with one dink in the window. We got two more. We got three now. I'm not going to replace it yet. I mean, it's not in our line of vision. If it splits this in the heat of the summer, you know how they always. We may have to, well, we'll replace it definitely, but that really sucks. But I wanted to give you an update on my garden starts. Well, it's not a garden start. This is I'm going to grow them inside. I've got like 8 zucchinis up, and I have about 8 or 9 tomato plants up now. And I'm really excited about that. It's hard for me. I've never had much success starting tomato, from seed. I always buy the little plants and go from there. Kevin worked at the Big Buck Classic. He did this.
No hubiera pensado que yo me iba a enamorar, jamás no quería saber nada más, nunca más. Pero vos apareciste de repente y me hablaste con una voz tan dulce que perdí la razón y mi corazón. Ay, amor, no te preocupes, que yo siempre de quererte, de amarte y admirarte. Ay, amor, no te preocupes, lo que siento yo por vos es cada vez más fuerte. Yo pensaba que esto del amor ya se me había pasado y que no era para mí nunca más. Pero el amor llega así, de esa manera.
Western United States down in Mexico. About 37 species around it. People ask me, do they have to strike it? You know they don't have to strike. You want to lay over my mouth.
What are you gonna do? Cheers.
I was getting what you were doing. I can get you in there.
Let me get that knife out there 1 second.
I'm from Little Rock, but I'm new to the town, so
Oh, I
you
see.
know what I'm saying? I've been gone for 12 years. So.
Have you? Do you, this is Jared Flowers. This is his stuff. He's a carver here at the Big Buck Classic. He's out of Little Rock. This is his first year here. I kind of like the bear. But he'll be carving during the show. Here he is. That's him there. He's at the Arkansas Big Buck Classic. Of course, you always got to have a hog in there.
until the Petit Jean River runoff and relief. That's what they call it out here, relief. Sorry about the rain on the window. But I see ducks out there. And I think it's a little too late to bring the ducks in. I think they've gone on past Arkansas. Oh, look at the pretty fog, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Here's the river. Kevin and I went to the pharmacy to pick up my medicine. They had a sign up there that said cookies $1. Don't you know that man got him 2 chocolate chip for $1, and he got him 2 chocolate macadamian for $1. And he looks at me, says, what do you want? And it's like, I'm trying to stick to my carnivore and get off of all sugars. And he looks at me and asks me,
Hey, I don't want to get something without offering it to her.
well, that's true. That's true. Although I would probably buy them all and eat them before I got home.
That's for a midnight snack.
Yeah, midnight snack. You could move them out of my face.
Just don't look down.
After getting the great news, well, it was good news to me about my heart that I've got a myocardial bridge and not clogged freaking arteries. Left, went and had a nice lunch with my friend Terry and Kevin, and come home, and about 6 in the evening I started having a pain. And immediately I think, heart, something's wrong. I tried to get past it. It kept grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. And I started timing, and it was like within 5 minutes I was having 4, 5, 6 episodes of grabbing tight right in the middle of my chest. Not my heart, but in the middle. Well, I have a hiatal hernia, and I've known about it for years, and I take Prilosec. And the other night I had a bad sinus attack, and apparently that drainage, I don't know. I've got to go see a GI. But they got me in here and they gave me Demerol, which that didn't help. Then they got a muscle relaxer and that helped. And they kept me. Of course, at a hospital, they wake you up every 2 freaking hours. How can you get healthy and well if they wake you up every 2 hours? They want to keep me and have me see the doctors here, and I'd rather pick my doctors and my places. And now that I know what it is, and my heart has done good all night, y'all. Everything's great with my heart. So, I don't know. Sinus, ear, throat, it's all jacked up. And at 8:30 in the morning, and I hadn't got a video out for y'all, and I was getting one ready, and I hate it. I hate it that I'm not going to get one out. But you'll see it when you see this. And hospitals suck. Man. I've had 3 hours of sleep, folks. On the beds, on each arm thing, you know, they pull up those gates on you. It's got a phone, a red phone lit up that you call for the nurse. I'm there sleeping there. Did you need something? It's like, no. And after the third time, I said, I didn't push no button. And I wasn't close to it sleeping either. I think they just jack with you. I think they get bored and say, push that button. You know, down there at the nurse's station, they're probably taking bets on who's going to do what or how they're going to act. They'd have had a little hissy fit if I'd have got up and come down that hallway. Because I said to myself, if they buzz that thing one more time, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go down there. And I'm going to tell them, if I need you, you'll hear me yell for you. Golly. And then they come in there 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I know they got stuff to do, and they got to do stuff before they get off their 12-hour shifts or 13-hour, whatever they work. Lord. Let me tell y'all, where all of that misty fog is, there's a winding mountain road. Goes up over that mountain. We finally went on it the other day. We had never been on it. And it's got some pretty good curves in it.
Soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do, okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Set aside